All right, here's another instance where you get some overzealous school officials that just act plain stupid.
You're also recorded. Thank you very much for walking out of the book for no reason. Appreciate it, guys. Have a nice day.
That video was taken by Nyree Holmes, a high school senior who police escorted out of his graduation ceremony for wearing kente cloth. The 18-year-old at Casa Nez Oaks High School in Elk Grove, California, chose to sport a traditional African kente cloth stole with his cap and gown at graduation, which is seen at numerous graduations across the country. After walking across the stage to get his diploma, the Merit Scholar was escorted out of the building by cops for what school officials say was a violation of the graduation dress code and refusal to adhere to several requests to remove the kente cloth. The Elk Grove United School District released a statement. The district's approved graduation uniform is a cap and gown. Students may wear stoles, cords, or medals that have been earned and awarded to students at prior ceremonies. Unfortunately, prior to the COHS graduation ceremony, school officials were not given the opportunity to discuss with the family the student's desire to wear the cloth.
Well, you couldn't wear it.
Okay. So you mean to tell me you called the cops?
Right. That's the problem.
To say,
yeah,
we got to escort you out. Not
from your graduation.
Not if you're the principal or somebody, you admonish them on the stage, right, or you say, now look, you know you weren't supposed to do this here. That's right. But a warning, whatever. But you call the cops.
Well, and that's the problem. I mean, you know, the kente cloth, as you said, it's ubiquitous, particularly in college graduations. Everybody has them. K-12 is different. Speech, you know, it's regulated differently. I looked at the high school handbook for Casa Nez Oaks, and they talk about the fact that you can wear your honors cords. Now, the question is, did anybody else have anything on that they shouldn't have? And you're right, they're within their rights to regulate, but when you put the police on it, now you turn it into something very different.
People have too much time on their hands.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like the second, even if it was a violation, you're going to stop the whole graduation and call the cops over?
Literally, walking across the stage, the cops are waiting for him at the stairs, and you leave him out.
It's another lawsuit, because they put him out and let him come back in.
I don't know any student who wouldn't have listened to an administrator and said, look, just take it off. They said, okay, fine, it's graduation.
No, but now you raise another issue, though, Sir Michael. He should not have had to take it off. The man is Ghanaian, even if he wasn't. This is everywhere now.
Oh, yeah, but hold on, one second, hold up. You don't run over that. Ain't no speed bump. He's what?
He's Ghanaian, and he said this connects me to my culture. And you know what? And I tell you, I wear a full robe with West African cloth. I don't even wear kente. Why? Kente is royal cloth. It's become a commercial thing. That boy is Ghanaian, and that was woven kente. You can see it on the picture right there. He should not have to explain that.
So you tell me if a Jewish student had a yarmulke?
Come on. Well, no. I read the handbook. They allow for Muslim headdress. They allow for religious headdress. This is a gray area.
Religious.
It's cultural.
That has nothing to do with his religion.
I'm sorry. Where you from?
My dad's from Nigeria.
Come on,
Lagos. And not only is he celebrating his culture and heritage on probably the biggest day of his life up to that point in his young life, he'll do much more. But also, we're in National Immigrant Month. You know, this brother's trying to be proud of his heritage, proud of his culture. Where Roots is airing right now, he could probably have low spirits.
Mike, are you saying he shouldn't have worn it?
I'm saying that if the administrators would have asked him to take it off, he should have taken it off.
Okay, should the cops have escorted him out?
No, I think that was too much. That was too excessive.
I'm saying he should have taken it off.
Well, the policy,
but I do think
you can't express who you are in a very respectful way.
Well, you can challenge that legally then. Yeah. But the fact of the matter is, the rules say what you can and can't do.
You gotta obey the rules.
I think it's dumb as hell to have a cop escorting a kid out of graduation because he had kente cloth on. That's just being stuck on stupid.
Yeah, I don't disagree. What deal do you want to make out of it? And they want to make a big deal out of it.
Well, guess what? Y'all getting called out for being just stuck on stupid. All right.
That's your branding.
And hell, we might send y'all a whole bunch of kente cloth stoles for the next graduating class.
See, and that's when stuff gets ridiculous. Why did the police have to be called? Again, ridiculous. They could have asked the young man, number one, it was already too late. So once you walked across the stage, they should have just let the damn thing go and been better at enforcement when the people were walking in. If they had pulled him out of the line before he actually had walked in, say, look, you can't have that on when you walk down here, but enforce that same rule with everybody, I still might have had a problem with it, but I wouldn't have had as much of a problem with it as I do with them calling the police and having the police escort him out. So, you know, that's my call. You make your own.